Today is the 8th lecture of discrete mathematics, the last lecture of first unit. So the given the following statements as premises, all referring to an arbitrary. There is a person who takes some meals. Take one meal could not take with another. So here is an example. If he takes coffee, he does not drink milk. If he eats crackers, only if he drinks milk. He does not take soup unless he eats crackers. At noon today, he had coffee. Whether he took soup at noon today? If so, what is the correct conclusion? So there are some sentences should be repeated, but they have differentiated with the grammar only. Just he takes coffee, he had coffee. So actually these sentences, the present indefinite tense and the past tense, so but the sentence are same. So we should assign some prepositional variable to that. He takes coffee, it is a P. He drinks milk, is Q. He eats crackers, R. He takes soup, S. These sentences are connected with if and then. So he takes coffee, he does not drink milk. So P conditional negation of Q, because he does not means negation, and he eats crackers only if he drinks milk. So R conditional Q, because R he drinks he eats crackers and he drinks milk. R conditional Q. And then he does not take soup unless he eats crackers. Means that there is a person who have some different type of habit. He is saying that I will not go to the bed when I will not drink tea or drink milk. There is some special habit. So first condition should be complete first, then he will go to the bed. Okay, so he is saying that he does not take soup unless he eats crackers. वो तब तक सूप नहीं लेता जब तक वो क्रैकर नहीं खा लेता. तो क्रैकर पहले खाता है, सूप बाद में पीता है. So first sentence should become, but the unless is a negative term, so negation should be applied here. Negation of R, conditional negation of S. Then P for he had coffee for P. So we have solved with the help of paint. Negation of P, conditional negation of P, negation of Q, R, conditional Q, negation of R, negation of S, and then P. So we should find the contrapositive of this. So we should change the variable and just apply the negation. We got this. So we should use these two, this one and this one. So P conditional negation of Q, negation of Q, negation of R. Just by the syllogism law, we get this. We use this, the third one here. Again, that use the syllogism law. We use this. We have this, and last premises is P. Then becomes negation of S. Negation of S means that P negation of S means that conclusion is that negation of S, that is he did not take soup at noon today. Getting? These are some syllogism rule. These are some inference rule. One is the addition rule. There is a simplification, modus ponens, modus tonens, destructive syllogism, hypothetical syllogism, conjunction, destructive dilemma, constructive dilemma. These are some rules. We have used some rules. Modus ponens we have used, and destructive no, not destructive, hypothetical syllogism we have used. Okay, these two rules we have used. So just study. Again, check the validity of arguments. So we should write on the paint. P conditional R, negation of P, disjunction with Q, Q negation with S, and then find negation of R and S. Find the contrapositive of this, negation of R and negation of P. Okay, and just use this negation of P and then Q. By the syllogism rule, P get negation of R and then Q. Okay, and then Q negation of S. Again by the syllogism rule, B get negation of R and then S. This is the result. So this argument is valid. The final conclusion. For any query, write to me at this, and then these are references. Thank you.